Lord Fenom, what's good, everybody? Woo! Congratulations, congratulations. We did it. I told you. I don't like to brag much, but god damn it, I told you. It will not trip tomorrow. I told you this yesterday. It will not trip tomorrow, precisely because tomorrow is the 24th. It's behind these numbers. Anytime I speak on them, pay close attention. You have to. Yeah, I'm the number one alerter for a reason. You gotta pay close attention. Man, I'm so damn excited right now. Again, if you backtrack everything I said, I switched it up from South Carolina being first to North Carolina being first to get it. I said a particular number is why I want North Carolina to get it first now, because I see something the public may not be able to understand because they don't have my book. That's exactly why I say I predict North Carolina to get it before South Carolina. I'd be goddamn if they didn't drop the quads. Now, there's a reason. If I'm telling you that they're not going to triple, they should not triple. They would throw the triple by accident just to throw off the quad. So understand that much. Today is the 24th. The 24th means so very much. And what I mean by that, if you take the 2, double the 4, you automatically get double 4s. You automatically get a quad by DNA. You know, for any one single number, that's already a quad, so that's quad 4s. If you double the 4, that's quad 4s. So in other words speaking, the 4th is a representation for quads, not trips. That's why I say particularly it should not triple tomorrow. So if we're not talking triples, what's the only thing left to play? Quads. Again, it's so, who would have known we were going to break this lottery? Who would have known? Wow. If only y'all knew what the neighboring states did also. The neighboring states was exact reasons why North Carolina got the quads. The neighboring states told on it. North Carolina, what they dropped, told on it. The ratio in pick 4 told on it. All the series that showed up in pick 4 told on it. Made it super easy to hit that number. What up, what up, what up? Thank you so much. Thank you. That mean the world to me. How y'all doing? A lot of people missed it because they were busy either working. Since it's not one of my roommate's dates, it's not a roommate date, so they're not going to worry about it. They didn't take into conclusion that it is the 24th. The only number that matters is the number 4 on that date. So what does the 4 represent? Quads. Like it said in the book, 3 represents triple, 4 represents quads. It actually did triple yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, it tripled yesterday. And voila, today comes out another quad. And that's what I like about this system the most, is that even if I'm here to go live or not, it's going to do exactly what the book said it's going to do. Again, shout out to some of the people that decided early on to leave my side and then, retrace what they say and, give me good props later on. I appreciate that, because that's all I really ever asked for. That's all I really ever asked for. So somebody showed up out of the blue under one of my posts, said, you know what, I wish I could go ahead and get book number 3, and I hate I left your side, but again, if I feel like you're not for me, then I'm going to delete you from the group. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. Again, I think they, reinvented themselves, and they are really for me, and they really want to join back in my private group. So I think I'm going to let them. All it takes is a kind word. It goes a long way with me. The truth and a kind word goes a long way with me. So I have some 2 or 3 other people that are no longer in my group because they backstabbed me. But if they recant what they said and really, mean me well and really respect me, I will let them back in the group. There's no love lost. Just understand where you were wrong at, and I let those North Carolina people back in my group that I did recently delete over this whole debacle about North Carolina and this, that, and the third. So again, we're all eating, we're all making money, we're all winning. What the problem is with me if everybody loves me? You know, the whole point why I get kicked out of North Carolina groups. Because my system is flawless. System ate up the quad nines. It showed you 2-3 different ways it was due. Like I tell you, you play pick 3 inside of pick 4. That means one number in that pick 4 you do not need. Identify the number that you do not need. And majority of the people know exactly what number you really don't need. And I don't know if I said it publicly, but again, it's only 3 important numbers. And technically it's only, it's all about the leading number, of course. But it's only 3 important numbers. So I can leave y'all with that tidbit about it. Rest of it, you really just, when it comes to pick 4, you really have to get the book because it's really a lot of classified information. Thank y'all. Let me check these comments really quick. Yeah, I will add you soon as possible, I promise. What's up, Andrew? What's up? Good to see you. Man, I would love to have y'all jump on camera with me and speak to me about it because I love when y'all message me inside my inbox and tell me good things. But it's nothing like having y'all come on live stream with me and just talk with me, man. That'll mean the world to me. That'll mean the world to me. Good. That's good. I'm glad you told them that quad up. I'm so proud of you. Man, I'm proud of all y'all that hit that. I'm proud of the ones that knew about it and didn't get a chance to play them either. I'm proud of the ones that know how it came about. They just didn't play it for the day, but they know exactly how it came about. Now they see exactly where everything lines up at and what ties into making a quad come out. Now you know how to get the next quad next year, and now you know how to get the next one the year after that. That's what I mean by generational wealth. It will never stop. What's up? Hey, how y'all doing? You can come in. Again, the value of the book is going up September 1st. And I wish they would have held out the quads until the 30th. Right around the time for the book value to go up. That would have been great. Again, the PayPal link is already in the description. If you PayPal ready, just hit the link in the description, the PayPal link, and it'll take you to PayPal, and then message me once you're done. I want to get over to talking about other states. Now, I told y'all, running North Carolina first, not South Carolina, for a specific reason, for specific numbers that targeted North Carolina first. And that's all we needed to know. It was North Carolina and not South Carolina. I told you. The states and the numbers tell on they self. Those states and what they drop tells on they self. What's up, Michelle? Oh, it's good to see you. Some of my favorites are here. I know it's late. Thank y'all for staying up. And congratulations to everybody that got the quad nines. It's just another day. Yeah, 652 midday. Or no, 602 midday, 652 evening. Or was it? Okay, 602 evening and 652 midday. Well, more than likely, look. A lot of people don't know about, well, basically you do know about the 0 and the 2. And actually you know about the 5 and the 2. So if you take out of the equation the number 6, you got 0, 2, you got 5 and 2. All asking for double doubles. So that's a quad by nature. So 602 is a quad 6. 652 is a quad 6. And sure enough, they brought out quad 9s. But that's looking at it in a long-term form. You don't have to look at it in that way. Same thing, 602 is trip 6. 652 is trip 6 because 5 means double, 2 means double. 602, 2 means double, 0 means double. So that is still a trip representation. But what you're looking for is what's going on in pick 3 and what they dropped. Matter of fact, what did they drop last night? What did they drop last night? Pick 4. In pick 4. And I tell it all. If I could get this laptop, this tablet to turn on. Give me 1 second. Again, we do this. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. The last draw in Texas was 3936. 3936. That is a base number inside pick 4. And I show you that for a specific reason. Watch the neighboring states. Texas is the pinnacle for the South. It's the flagship. So what Texas does is represents the pick 4 throughout the South. North Carolina. Let me pull up North Carolina. Y'all gotta forgive me if the screen a little shaky. Trying to make sure I don't mess the signal up. What was the midday pick 4? 0, 9, 5, and 8. That is an act up number because 095 have recently came out right before that. Playing pick 3 inside of pick 4. Where is it? Yep, 590. It would fail 5901 on the 16th. 5901 on the 16th. Now, remind you, 590, if you stop right there, 5 means double, 0 means double. What's the only whole number? 9. So if you're doubling the 9 with the 5 on that side, and then you're doubling the 9 with the 0 on that side, you get quad 9s by nature, by DNA of what the number means. The 1 is a specific number, but it is the series. 901 completes the series. You are looking for the series. So if we break it down with just the back 3 numbers, 901, and that's on the 16th. We're trying to show you how we see it differently in advance before y'all see it on y'all current day hits. So 901, I 2-3 videos ago, you get 901 and 012 for specific reasons. They're not just regular series. They're interpreted in more ways than one. So when you see 901, you'll say, okay, something's good's coming around the corner. I mean, literally around the corner. That's what it's for. 102, that's a 100 number. It's a specific reason for these numbers. They're not just series. They're not just pet numbers. Once you know it's a specific reason for them, now you start to look at them differently. And what you want to know that you have to get something from it. You're not just glancing at it and going about your business. It's telling you something in another language. So let's just stop it at the 590. That's trip 9s. That's immediately quad 9s because we're playing pick 4 with a shadow number. You need to play pick 3 for triples inside pick 4. Your triples must show for your quad to ever show. So out of 590, but elementary style, we're immediately going to trip 9s. Now, midday was 0958. Midday today. We immediately go to trip 9s. Then we notice the 098 series. Series. 5645 yesterday midday. Series brought series midday to midday. Now that 5645 is something major also. All relative to the number 9. 3674. It's not a regular type of number. I guess I can only say it like, okay. Notice the 7 in it. I'm trying to be able to explain it to you publicly. Notice the 7 in it. The 7 means something. Okay, so if you just notice that the 7 means something, that means something's en route. How else can I put it to where you can understand it in public? Not only just that 7, the 4 is the shadow number immediately. So that's the number that's not necessary because it's pick 4. The 4 only means quad. So no, from evening to evening, now you understand. If the 4 only means quad, from evening to evening, now you understand if you know what 367 can be. So then voila, 0958. And then that transfer right into what 095 represents. Trip 9s with a shadow number. Now that shadow number could have been 0 through 9, but they made it quad 9. Because of other numbers that fell right before it that represented something. And there goes the 2108 on the 22nd. That is the series with a shadow number, 210. So we got 901 on the 16th, 210 on the 22nd. 4654 is your act up number because it doubled. 4654 and then 5645. They're one and the same. That's considered the act up number. Now, again, 095 is the act up number 2 because it fell twice. So what I'm looking for is initiators. That's one major initiator because the 590 showed up twice. That's another key initiator because of the 5645. The 564 showed up twice, and furthermore. It just don't get no better. You got the base number showing up. 4306 on the 20th. On the 19th. On the 19th. 4306 and the 19th is one of my favorite days. So understand, why did it show up on the 19th? When you were last week on Wednesday, you should have been thinking, why is it showing up on the 19th when a triple should have showed up, or a quad? When it's in trip threat, it's in quad threat. It's the same two. So if I tell you they're already in trip threat, it's between North Carolina and South Carolina, and I like North Carolina better because of Pacific number, then today is the 24th, then the act up numbers, then the ratio explains what the number needs to be. And then what fell right before it, evening to evening, midday to midday. They're all one and the same damn number. I teach this like the back of my hand. It's telling me exactly what it needs to be. Oh my goodness. I'm loving every fucking minute of this. How? How did I know it? Like, how do I know it? I just don't know how it came upon me to know this stuff. I guess if you sit down and you really take time like over a year, damn near 2 years, on one subject matter, you're going to crack the code. Over a year on one subject, yeah, you're going to figure it out too. Oh my God. I still can't believe I did it. Like, this is the second quad that came around to where I can identify in North Carolina. Maybe the third. But I know for sure the second. South Carolina, I went over that last time at quad. I think that was quad zeros. It fell perfectly. So what I'm saying is every quad always fell perfectly within the system since I started. What the next 2 years is going to be like? What's the next 5 years going to be like? Apparently, it's going to fall flawless with my system. I can only go to the news channel. All I can do is go to CNN with this, man. I'm through. There's no more left to prove. I'm done proving. Like, I'm really ready for CNN. and my members can concur. Like they can take this right now to CNN and definitely concur on everything I say. Look, you know, here's his system. If you see right there where it lined up at and where it made sense at and what was the other language to what they dropped, then you will know he has the correct system. Now all you have to do is go meet that gentleman and put him on your show. So if y'all know some people in film, if y'all know some people in production, tell them get that man on your show immediately. Immediately. Reach out to everyone. I don't mind them messaging me, and y'all already know my email. Oh my goodness. So, if you look at the 24th, just check every 24th. Every 24th. Not just the 24th. I'm going to let you in on a key insider. Any date with the number 4 behind it. That's the 4th. That's the 14th and the 24th. It's not just the 24th. Understand that dates mean a lot. So you'll never hear me say, well, I like the 4th for the triple. Well, I won't like the 4th for the triple because that's a number 4. That's a quad day. Now, it can triple by default because you have to get a triple to ever get a quad, and they could slip up and just let it hit pick 3 instead of pick 4 because they're one and the same. But if it's the 4th, I like the quad to jump out before the trip. Point blank, period. Whole reason why I was recommending yesterday the trip's not going to fall tomorrow. They should not. By the systematic approach, they should not. I already knew when I was at the post office today was going to be a good day. I didn't know it was so late. I already been went live. I haven't even ate dinner yet. I thought it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest. So, looking at 24th in June, hold on, you got 4170. 4170. Looking at the 24th in July, 3099. 3099. Every single one of them matter to what's going on right now on this 24th, and it's just flawless. Flawless. Let's look at May. May 24th was 9007. Now y'all noticing a systematic approach publicly. This is publicly. Now, I did not tell North Carolina make these numbers correct every 24th when y'all get ready to release the quads so I can scheme and be fake and let y'all know, hey, look, it's still lining up on every 24th. No, we're looking at the systematic approach publicly without needing the book, without needing the private group. This is something it's a miracle that I can show y'all publicly without giving y'all private group information. 9007. We could debunk that right now. 0 is not a number, correct? That's a double 9. The third 0 is not a number. That's the triple 9. Guess what 7 means? Corky number. That means quad and pick 4. Quad 9. Again, let's go back before May. April. What was the 24th? 6566. That is a triple. Now, 6 and 9 flips. So when you see a 6, you can see a 9. Regardless of the matter, what fell with it? The number 5. So that's a quad 6. Let's keep going back again. I don't know what's going to be there. March. That was 6630. Base number. Base number with the shadow number 6. Why? Because it doubled. So that's just a base number. Let's go back to February. 24th in February. 8408. The 8 did a repeat. So that is a shadow number. So 840. 840 is trip 8s. 840 is trip 8s. 4 represents the quad. So that's quad 8 technically. That's quad 8. Let's go back one more. January 24th. 1395. That is your quad trigger. I can and I will show you that. Matter of fact, it is. I got one in here, I believe. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That is a quad trigger, and I will show you that one. Might have already. From 0 through 9, that is the quad trigger. So we're gonna go back down the list. Quad trigger, right? I can publicly do this because it already adds up. So I'm in the safe to go ahead and do this and already know when I get there to quad 9s on the 24th that it will line up correctly. So don't say, well, I'm just making it up to make it sound right. I'm not. It's a systematic approach. Now, let's say advanced elite member wants to know if their 24th, will it be it? This is how you backtrack. Back further, go back further. I'm talking about the ratio. Go back even further. Let's eyeball the 24th every single time. This is important. This is important for you to see me to do it. Starting the 24th. So if I want to play for the 24th this time, if I want to play for the 4th, next September 4th, and let's say I'm going to do the same format. Check every number 4th, every 4th from January to current date. And voila, you're noticing a systematic approach. Of course, this example is going to be in the book. Now, January 24th, 1395. We're not going to go over the 0443 because that still means quad by definition of what that number means. 1395, we know it's a quad trigger. Don't mess up because I'm telling you good information. It never fails. It never fails. I don't care. We're going to get through this. I need y'all to share this video with everywhere that's talking about lottery. And tell them to stop kicking me out of groups that could have been getting paid from this knowledge right now. Tell those group leaders that. Y'all kicked me out because I was a threat. 24th February 8408. Quad 8s. Technically quad 4s also, but quad 8s. Now, with quad 8s, it's a quad representation through and through. 24th on March 6630, base number. Shadow number 6. I'm going to go through it really quick. Okay, 24th in April. 6566 with 2999 midday. 2999 midday with the 6566. That is triples bringing triples inside pick 4. But that's still quad 9s midday, quad 6, which turns into quad 9s by flip. May 24th was the 9007. Again, all quad 9s. 7 is the quirky number. 7 is the shadow number. But technically, 0 would be the shadow number. 0 would be the shadow number only because it doubled. So it's still, you got to play pick 3 inside pick 4. So either way you slice it, you still got quad 9s. Because if you did just 907, that still means trip 9s. June 24th, 4170. That is a base number, but if you take away the shadow number being the number, where is it? Being the number 4 shadow number, because 4 represent quad, you're left with 170, another 100 number, another number 7, and it's a special freaking number. You just don't know the half of it. That's the 24th on June. Now come to July 24th, 3099. That's quad 9s through and through. August 24th, it did a quad 9 with the 0958 midday. 958 is a trip trigger. Makes it a quad trigger when you're playing pick 4. You're looking for triple. I didn't realize 958 failed. That's what happened. I didn't even realize 958 failed because I'm looking at 098 inside it. 958 is a triple trigger that gives you triples in pick the next pick 4 number. You should be looking for triples. So if the people that's up, if you're playing triples anyway because it's pick 4, you're automatically going to play your quad. I mean, you got to be deaf, dumb, and blind to not play your quads. If you see a triple trigger like publicly information 958, that's what I gave you publicly. Man, regardless, 098 is a series. It takes a series, and that would be trip. Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop messing my video up, Facebook. Stop messing my video up. I'm not using my tablet. I'm not using nothing. Now, 3 different ways that one number meant quad 9. 958 is a triple trigger. 098 is 1 up and 1 down, triple 9, with the 5 to represent a double number. That means quad 9s. And then 095 means triple 9s, and it was a repeat number from the act up number. That means it's the 4 different ways. 4 different ways that one number meant trip 9s when you're breaking it down and you want to master the system. You don't, well, just, I see 958. Let me play my triples anyway. Cool. But I want you to know it was 4 different ways you could have played your triple 9s and then put quad 9s right into the mix because you're playing pick 4 with a shadow number. So if you're taking 098, since I told you a series is a triple by way of 1 up and 1 down, you get trip 9s. 1 up and 1 down is trip 9s through and through. 958, triple trigger. What else? Ratio plus the act up number. You got 5 different ways it was quad 9s, and that was enough friction to bring out quad 9s. From the 24th since January to the 24th current. Everything I'm talking about, y'all could have did besides the ratio, y'all could have did. Because you knew about 958 publicly. You knew about 098 being a series, being a triple representation anyway. What else you knew about? The 4th of the number 24. The 4th, and that's a Kobe. That's Kobe. God damn. That's Kobe. Why did I see a tribute to Kobe right before I went live? Man, it's the universe talk to you. The universe talks to you. Y'all gotta understand it. God dang, Kobe, thank you. The first quad since he passed away. Well, the first quad in North Carolina that I can go over. Oh my God. Man, I miss Kobe so much. Anyway. Woo. Yep, so quad 9s on the 24th. We solved it 5 different ways. For one time, we solved it 5 different ways. Let me update the comment section. What up, Kenneth? You don't see. Here's the point. You don't have to see anybody say it, cause whether I'm here or not, as long as you had your freaking book, as long as you had your book, you was not going to fail. As long as you had your book, you were not going to fail. If you watched my live yesterday, I told you North Carolina is in the run for it. It should not triple. So if you break down what the date means, and that's public information, break down what the date means. Well, that means a 4, so that means a quad. This is what the guy always says. A 4 represents a quad, a 3 represents a triple, a 7 is a quirky number that could bring out any system. And a triple is a system. I will take into Florida. I mean, it was in front of your face 3-4 different ways, Sierra. South Carolina had 941 midday, 913 evening, 9085. The neighboring state tells on it. It told on it. Let's break it down. What does 941 means? Quad nines, trip nines. But the 4 is there, so it represents quad nines. What does the 1 represent? Well, you got to understand further and know private group information to know about the 1. Publicly, the 1 is not a number, so I can tell you that. The 1 is not a number publicly, so it can go into the whole number. So if you're playing pick 4, the only whole number is the number 9 because the 4 represents a quad. I'm messing up my video when I'm saying good information. I need Facebook to really, I don't know if it's Facebook or the corporations. Regardless, the neighboring states tell on itself. 941 trip 9, aka quad 9s, excuse me. 913 trip 9s. It tells on itself. 5645, yes, Okay, great. What's up, Virginia? Thank you. That made my day right there. You always say some nice stuff. I thank you so very much. That made my day. Thank you. I'm glad your book came today, as promised. More books are going out tomorrow. So be ready. South Carolina is now, it's open season for South Carolina, but they never like to get it right behind North Carolina. But here's the tricky part. If North Carolina is in trip threat and quad threat, that immediately means that you have to watch the neighboring states now. So that can literally spark into South Carolina immediately, but they're going to purposely backtrack and throw it out the way so it does not do that. They don't need a big payout and another big payout. If y'all can find out what the payout was, do let me know for the quad 9s in North Carolina. Do let me know. Everybody, everything I just said, I'm so happy that I'm in a position to where I can publicly explain that and don't have to say, well, yes, how would that feel if I was on the, somebody's new to me and I just always kept saying, you have to get the book to know it. You have to get the book to know it. It's something I did in 2018 that I've been said, and I can publicly verify this current quad through public information that I don't have to go into private group information to really show you, okay, this is where the shortcut's at. This is the trip trigger that you're not up on. You're up on 958. Right-handed guide is way more trip triggers that turns into quad triggers right there near it. I just cannot explain those numbers to you. So understand this. 958 is just one of them. And I'm in a position where I can publicly show you. That makes it super flawless. So anybody with a mind that can say, well, damn it, he did just explain that publicly, and that do add up to what he's been saying since day one. You know how many people literally watch me to wait till I mess up so they can say, you didn't say that. It didn't work like that. Last time you said it didn't work like that, and now you're saying it do work like that. See, you get what I'm saying? As long as you're telling the truth, 500 videos ago, you still was telling the truth. So it still add up to this day of. And that's what I love about myself so freaking much. And about what I do. And I'm not trying to be cocky. That's just the God honest truth. That's why I started out with the truth and never stopped telling the truth. So I need to rely on those old videos to prove it to me now, current hits. That's why you don't lie being a group leader. You need your previous videos to certify what you're doing on your current video. That's why you don't lie. And plus, I told you, all my videos will be turned into a movie. So if I need a movie out of this and I want to become legend, why the hell would I start lying just to be right? Just so y'all can find the lie? Imagine making a documentary and everybody publicly say that was a lie right there. Y'all know that was a lie, and then it just ruins your documentary. It ruins your autobiography. For example, representations of Quad 9 tomorrow North Carolina representations. That is the 25th. So what likes to stay with 2-5? The 0, because that is a system in itself. The 2-5-0, that just needs to be elementary. It's explained in the book, but it don't even need to be explained. Anytime you see 2 and a 5, you usually get a 0. So if you didn't get your 0 early today, you're going to get your 0 tomorrow. Now, if you know what I know, if you have the books, all you need is one number to go off of to get the rest of the hit. All you need is one number. So the average person that plays lottery can guess one number correct. The average person, so out of 100 people, 85 of them can correctly guess one digit. After you have your knowledge, that's all you ever needed was one digit. So let the date pick the digit for you. Well, if tomorrow's the 25th, I'm going to watch the number 5. If tomorrow's the 25th, I'm going to watch the number double. Because 5 represents a double. Not a quad, a double. And then again, you got the 5-9. 5-9 run mates. That's a third way of watching the date. With run mates, with mirror numbers, and with a flip number. That's how you watch the date. Again, if you learn the system, you can't go wrong. You wouldn't even need me. My private group members don't even need me. They already understand everything I just said was flawless. Everything I just said was the truth. And they pay top dollar. So they're not trying to pay top dollar to propel or to replicate a lie. You ever heard of somebody paying you top dollar to further lie to the public? No, everybody paid top dollar. That's just what it is. I've never seen somebody pay me top dollar to go out and lie for me. To go out and lie for me. Like, no, I paid you top dollar. It better be what it's supposed to be. And I agree. 048 definitely could come tomorrow to South Carolina. Still, I will watch the 5. You got a lot of 9s today. When you get a lot of 9s, you're going to get the 5. And did I not say they're probably going to break down the 4? If you don't get the whole number 4, they're going to break it down. Double 2 or 1 and 3. They got the 913 in South Carolina. So 048 is less likely because that's just 1 up and 1 down. So that kind of could be misleading. That is a system, 1 up and 1 down, but it's a too far in between system. So I don't want nobody going to put $20 on 048. Again, it's just a too far in between system to be putting $20 on 048 tomorrow in South Carolina. So again, I like to monitor what everybody say and publicly explain it for everybody. Live, not rehearsed. Not me reading off a prompter or, it's nothing fake about me at all. I don't do that fake stuff. Thank you for sharing my video, John Scott. You've been a long time supporter and you always share my video, so I highly respect that most of all. Whether you give me respect somebody that hit that share button, because you helping the cause. You helping the momentum. GA got quad 8 in February. Yeah, GA does not typically give out 2 quads in a year. VA is doing the same in pick 4. What was the VA pick 4 then? If they doing the same? Our trigger hit 8181 in 818. There's a lot of triggers. What about South Carolina? It depends. It depends. Again, tomorrow is the 4th. Tomorrow is the 4th. Excuse me, the 25th. So watch the 250. Then you want to watch the 59 run mate. Then you want to watch the double. So 959, 995. Isn't that the representation of quad 9? Oh my God. So now I put it out there because that's going to slow it down. Damn it. But I love to put it out there because it's correct message. The message is correct. So they can only do right or they can hold back. So you need something that's rare. Let's pull out the rare numbers, the rare doubles, and the rare single numbers. That's 7, like 7-Eleven, like I love the 719. I just love that 719. That's my unofficial trip trigger. But mainly 7-Eleven and 9-11 needs to be y'all special numbers y'all have just to the side to represent that quad and to represent the neighboring states that it can fall in, since they got quad 9s. Now it's time for rare stuff. 911, 918, another unofficial quad trigger. And then 7-Eleven. These are the numbers that's super rare for a specific date. So they only come out when they're worthy to come out. And a quad 9 will make it come out there or in neighboring states. Don't break the bank on it. I'm just telling you what's supposed to happen. It's good to see you too. Y'all share this video. If everybody click the share button right now, we could get over 100 shares. If everybody stop and click the share button right now, it would immediately be 100 different shares. And that's, I couldn't ask for more. I couldn't ask for more, y'all. I'll be live for a little while longer, so trust me. If you got to go out and come right back in, that's fine. 719 evening in Texas. That's what I'm telling you. Even Texas told on it. Even Texas told on it. The pinnacle of the number in the South. That's the pinnacle. You look for what Texas is doing. Again, in the PayPal description up above, if your PayPal rate is going to take you right into for book number 1. Book number 2, you can get at a discount if you get book number 1 and book number 2 at the same time. You can get a discount, a huge discount. The value will go up September 1st. 1576 and 4418. Yes, 418 is the base number. The 4 is the neutral number. It is the quad representation. So you got a base number that immediately represents trips. So that immediately gives you a quad in pick 4. If you're getting a trip representation in pick 4, it is a quad representation no matter what. No matter what. I don't care if they only gave you 3 numbers in the pick 4 and they didn't give you a 4th number. It still means triple. It still means quad, rather, because you're playing pick 4 instead of pick 3. Payout was $9 million. $9 million. They watching. They knew I was a threat. That's unbelievable. I don't believe that. You're about to make me hit another goal. Because I long said that if we keep going right and they keep letting it fall right, those payouts are going to get higher and higher and higher. We about to hit another goal. 9 million? Everybody watching me. They watching me. The group leaders are telling their groups about it. Oh, go play this. Go play that. They're watching me. $1 million. Damn. Woo. That's a big one. That's a big one. Told you it's going. Now, if I could hit 10 to 15 million, I'll take a vacation. If I could get a $15 million payout, what I'm saying is if I can have it line up correctly in my format, in my book, and then it turns out to be a $15 million payout, I'm going to take a vacation. Because that's another goal. At least 10 million or 15 million, I'm going to take a vacation. Louisiana just got 090. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Trip 9 representation. The base number represents a triple. It's in the book. Matter of fact, it's in the book. It's been in the book, but it's in the book. Thank you so much. Thank you. And one of my members did a major thing for me yesterday. A lot of my members, at least a handful of them, recommend me to other people, and then they come out and get book 1 and book 2 at the same time. That's just unbelievable because, again, they already have their book number 1 and number 2. Now they're telling other people, go get your book number 1 and number 2. Do not just get book number 1. You need number 2. You're definitely going to need number 2. And again, thank y'all so much. I owe y'all the world. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you. I'm not trying to like. You gotta understand. Even though I kicked them out the group, they paid top dollar, and they're already ready for book number 3. So to let them back in the group would still be a blessing for me at the end of the road. So they want book number 3. I told them they can't have book number 3 yet until next year. But how I feel, somebody want book number 3, and I'm still telling them no, you can't be in the private group. So if that lady wants to rejoin the private group, I'm gonna go ahead and accept her back in there. Plus, she does help out. She does say what she likes in her state, and she's always hitting big money. I think she might have hit for like over $9,000 and showed me proof that she hit for like over $9,000. So I really would want one of the elites to be in there because they hit for a lot of money when they do hit. So it's hold on one second. So it's a win-win for everybody, you know. As long as they watch their attitude, I'm gonna have them come back on in. Yeah, if not the 048, just everything I told you about what 25 represents. If you go with what the date is, you can never be wrong. You got to follow the date, follow the ratio, follow the 4-draw cluster. So we kind of broke down that 4-draw cluster right before quad 9. And it was every representation of a quad. It just don't get better. I mean, Ohio does great. Also, Ohio does great. Miss Jackson. Okay. Yeah, that 995, 295, and 205 are flawless numbers for tomorrow. I don't care where you're at. As long as he did not have it, it is flawless numbers for tomorrow. So that is a good pick, Latasha. South Carolina got 119. Okay, so cross that one out. And now you need a replication of just 119. That could be 159. That can be 109 because the one up and one down gives you 119. That could be 129 because that gives you 119 by way of the number 2 is the double. 159 is the double for 119. So you can just get it with other representations because they're trying to pull off of that quad 9 everywhere in the neighboring states. So if Mississippi had lottery with the pick 3, pick 4, you'll be doing the same thing in Mississippi what North Carolina did. And you'll be doing the same thing. I think Tennessee is a neighboring state also. I know Virginia is. I'm pretty sure Tennessee. I think Tennessee is a neighboring state for North Carolina as well. Definitely Georgia. Yep, GA Knight was 051 7579 flawless. That's quad 9. Why is it quad 9, everybody? 7 is not a number. 5 means double. So you're playing pick 4, so that means double the 9. Replace those 7s that are not numbers with the number 9 because it's the whole number. That's quad 9s. Everywhere. I'm going to give a huge discount for book 1 and 2. Just message me. New York Evening was 014. Another 100 number, but it's a little deeper than that. And if you know what I know, flawlessly. That's flawless. I'm going to always teach you. As long as I get the opportunity, I'm going to teach you. I promise, Michelle. We'll say, well, the members I tell you can contribute, have contributed over 1,000, bought everybody else's books. So they not only bought book 1, book 2, they're buying other people's books. And that's just unbelievable. And if that does not show you the truth and the worthiness of what you do, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. That's my type of supporters. That's who I have as supporters. I want to win no matter what, even if I got to take some losses to get there. Yeah, you got to lose something to win a lot. But I made it to where we're limiting losing hardly at all to win very much more. GA got 567. 174 was the base number. Okay. Perfect. Kentucky, if they do get them tomorrow, that will be 5, and Kentucky will be number 1 in my book. Yeah, Louisiana did get quad 4 in the back end of the month. Yes. Okay, kids, you just message me for book number 2. You already know I'm gonna give you a discount. You already know, kids. Just message me. Ohio got 990 in 951. Cool. So that means you cross those out of the list, and now you're making representations of quad 9s. If not, you're going to follow your 0 with the 250. Then you have to include 2 and 5 as well. So not only are you making numbers for the number 0, and then making numbers for the number 5, 5 and 9 are run mates, you're making the numbers for 2 and 5 also. You can play 0 through 9 with 2 and 5, but it's not necessary. You know why? Because 2 and 5 usually falls every 6th, 7th draw, and then already fell. So you ain't got to play 2, 5 with 0 through 9. You just play the other couple numbers that's left over if you want to be on the safe side. If not, one of the 3 numbers need to be a run mate. You have to know all the run mates to know what the 2 and 5 run mates is. With the 2 and 5, you only play the run mate to the 5. You only play the run mate to the 2. And that's your 3rd number for your 2 and 5. So now you just limit playing a lot of numbers to just those direct numbers, because when you play run mates involved in a 2-digit number, you get a trip representation. Again, flawless information. Thank you. I try my best, Beverly. You're a long-time supporter. I thank you so much. Message me for book number 2, Dorothy. Let's see here. I'm trying to get to everybody's question. I'm trying my best. Missouri had 6825 base number, and it has 625 included. And then it had 0497. That's quad 9s. The only whole number is a number 9. That is a quad 9 representation. 611 in Florida and 669 in Florida. Okay. That is a quad 9 if you flip the 6. Other than that, it's a trip 6 in another way, because 9 reverses to 6. So it's a trip 6 representation. So trip 9, trip 6, both sides. Okay, I will message you. Trip zeros is en route. Actually, tomorrow will be a good day for trip zeros. Even though it's a 5 at the end of that number, it still means double the number. So immediately, what comes to mind? 5 and 0 are mirror numbers. So then the 0 needs to show anyway because of the 2 and 5. So trip zeros would be that day of. So if it's not this 25th, it's going to be the next 25th. The zeros are en route. They will hit before the year is out. It's like it's destined to hit because it went everywhere else but zeros. In South Carolina, love the zeros. Voila. Now it makes even further sense. A lot of people got paid. Though. Oh, I don't play on 5 dimes at all. I'm stuck in Louisiana. I don't play on 5 dimes. GA evening went to 926. That's a base number. Yep. The 2 and 5, you just play the run mate. One of the run mates to the number 5 is a 9. That's just one of them. If you got your number 9 today, like in South Carolina, then you already know the 5 and 9 should not show up. But if you get a replication of what fell today, then you could get 959 and then 955. Okay. So that's pretty much all the questions. Anything left after this, I would say wait for tomorrow. If you just hit big, don't run and play tomorrow. Account that they need to take in some money tomorrow in North Carolina. So if you're $100 better. Don't go out trying to bet $100. They're going to recoup some money for a while. So they're going to throw curveball numbers. So that's the numbers with the number 7, numbers with the number 4, and numbers with the number 5. A lot. And again, just play trip triggers. If you're going to play trip triggers, run mate doubles. Alright, so everybody hit that share button. I'm out. This is the end of the video. Much love. Talk to y'all soon. Holla back.